The Values Network is a nonprofit organization. We're only able to produce events like this evening's discussion through the generous support of donors. Now it is my honor and privilege to introduce tonight's esteemed guest. Michael Steinhardt is a legendary money manager turned philanthropist. In 1995, he stunned the financial world by announcing that he would close his lucrative hedge fund to devote his time, fortune, and energy to Jewish causes. Mr. Steinhardt was the co-founder of Birthright Israel and continues to be a major supporter today. Congressman Eric Cantor represents Virginia's 7th District and has served in the U.S. House of Representatives since 2001. In 2010, Eric was elected by his colleagues in the House to serve as Majority Leader of the 112th Congress, the highest position ever held by a Jewish legislator. Eric has earned a reputation in Congress as a strategic thinker, an ideas-driven conservative, and a great friend to Israel. Tonight's moderator, Rabbi Shmuley Boteach, is also the founder of This World, the Values Network, and the Global Institute for Values Education. Shmuley hosted the award-winning national television show Shalom in the Home on TLC and is a frequent guest on major news programs. He is an internationally published columnist and best-selling author of 26 books, including his most recent work, 10 Conversations You Need to Have with Yourself. Without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to turn the program over to Rabbi Shmuley Boteach.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mike Fromm, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a treat because joining me on this panel are two Jewish individuals who have distinguished themselves at the forefront of global achievement. On my left, Michael Steinhardt is the world's best-known Jewish philanthropist and the founder of the most successful Jewish educational initiative of modern times. Michael's name is synonymous with generosity and philanthropy at every level, primarily in the Jewish community, but of course not limited to the Jewish community, and it's a great honor for him to join us this evening. Thank you very much, Michael. And never in the history of American government has any Jewish individual risen as high as the gentleman sitting to my right. Congressman Eric Cantor of Virginia is the House Majority Leader. He is a man celebrated for his vision, leadership, integrity, and his capacity to get things done in galvanizing a party to follow a unified vision. He has become one of the most influential people in the country with his core beliefs that people should be self-motivated and that government is there to create opportunities for entrepreneurship and for capital investment. I salute Eric's unfailing dedication to his American patriotism, his Jewish identity, and his commitment to the State of Israel. He is by far the greatest friend the State of Israel has ever had in the United States Congress, and he is a prince of the Jewish people and the community, and we welcome him here tonight. It is our honor to host him. My purpose this evening is to have an honest conversation of the state of the nation's values, whether some of the decline we're seeing in economic productivity in other areas is due to a decline in values, and whether universal Jewish values can play a role in healing America. So we're going to begin immediately, and I'm going to turn to Michael Steinhardt. Michael, one of the principal Jewish values that we articulate in prayers, such as prayers yesterday, which I mentioned at your home this morning, is self-sufficiency. The high priest goes into the Holy of Holies, a holy sanctuary, on Yom Kippur, the day that we all fasted on yesterday, and he offers a prayer on behalf of the people that no man should ever be dependent on another for his daily bread, because beyond food, clothing, and shelter, we all seek dignity in life. Yet, there's also the other side of Jewish values, which is that we have to care for the needy, the destitute, the homeless, the naked, the blind, the widow. Now, with the population of this country so deeply divided as to what the economic future ought to be, large government that provides more and taxes us higher, or lower government, smaller government that does not raise taxes, thereby creating more entrepreneurship, more jobs, etc. How do you balance these two seemingly